What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Tawanda, and I'm back with another message. And I must say, I'm still a bit under the weather, okay? But I'm gonna try to thug out a message um, before I get into bed. Um, I hope I can see this chat. I don't know what this card is sticking up. Expect powerful change. I saw this in the last message, but that card is sticking up. I also saw the Ten of Swords. So there could have been a painful ending to a situation, um, but some kind of change is in the works. I don't know. Hold on one moment. Okay, yeah, so I don't know what's going to come out, but let's just tap right on in and see. Okay, I saw the Page of Pentacles as well. But here's the Ten of Pentacles too. So I just saw expect powerful change, a Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, somebody, you could have experienced some kind of painful ending, but you can expect some type of powerful change to be in the works or happening right now. I don't know. I don't know. You know, tarot is timeless, so this could be past energy, current energy, or future energy. Or it could also be referring to someone else in your energy, like not necessarily you. Okay, so apply how it fits to you, if at all, and if it doesn't, it's not your message. All right. For personal readings, you know, just hit me up, email me at TheHealingEmpress at gmail.com. I do offer personal readings, spiritual guidance, as well as vent and realignment sessions. Yeah, because some of you could be focused on your health at this time, or you need to. I'm gonna get some overall energy first with the soul. Yeah, that could also be part of your powerful change. You could have experienced some kind of decline or negative effect to your health based on some kind of Ten of Swords, harsh ending, betrayal type situation. All right, and maybe you're growing as a result of that. I just heard a horn blow. You hear it? Yeah. Acceptance and service. Yeah, somebody accepted, you know, whatever changes came in through that. And maybe you're doing something now, some kind of service work, helping others, or doing something in service to the divine. Okay, with this purple here, using your intuition to do something, even if it's just serving yourself. Okay, you're focusing on people, places, and things that serve your highest good, whereas in the past you may not have. That could have affected you in some type of way. This acceptance card says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay, that could have been a lesson for you, right? And the service card says, I feel good when I can help others. I often say, you know, our life's lessons, sometimes we go through things, healers and teachers, they go through the most. Okay, you have the harshest lessons so that you can turn around, you know, and become a teacher of some sort. Because if you haven't healed from anything yourself, if you haven't experienced any pain, trauma, suffering, how can you help anybody else, right? It's just don't go together. Who is that saying, hey beautiful? Hello. Oh, that's Britt. Hey Britt. Starlit Creative Co. What's up, y'all? Great rising to you. Yeah, loneliness. This could look. This could have put you in some type of energy of loneliness, but you see all of this going around here. All of this like universal energy. I feel like initially you could have felt alone, but you had to get alone for you to go through some type of awakening or to realize some things about yourself, to heal some things about yourself before you can step into this service, before you, whether the service is to yourself again or other people, right? Okay. I'm glad it came back up. Okay. I already did what that alarm was alerting me to. But that could have been for somebody else. Whatever you was thinking at that moment when that alarm went off, it could be a confirmation for you. Yeah, faith. I feel like whoever you are, whoever I'm speaking to, you are very tapped in, but it's due to, I just saw an ambulance ride past me. It's due, and we saw the health car. Ooh, okay. Um, your faith is what got you through this. That's why you know that you're never alone. Okay. I felt like someone, sometimes y'all know God is selfish. Okay. I mean, for real. And sometimes if you get too far away from the divine, things will happen to yank your ass back. All right. And cultivate that relationship again. And even if you have to go through grief, regret, okay, or put you in lack where it have you envying other people, looking at other people. Yeah, other people's abundance because you're in lack, right? Yeah. All right. So that you can get back in this energy of success for yourself. Okay. Sometimes you have to get realigned. Okay. Sometimes you get too far away from, you know, the God in you. I'm here. It's the God in me. Y'all know that song? Y'all know we gods and goddesses, and sometimes we forget. You know what I'm saying? Because of the shit we be going through down here. I could have needed a reminder. All right. Period. Okay. Somebody could have been out here operating on a straight 3D basis. Only, using practicality as your only guide. Making decisions and movements based off what you can see instead of also using your intuition, what your higher self will be trying to show you or tell you, right? Okay. But see, you had to get back by yourself, okay, so that you can tap into yourself, the God in you. Okay, all right, Holy Spirit. All right. Yeah, and I feel like for somebody, your heart had to be affected by that. Something could have broke your heart, hurt your heart, or whatever. It was some kind of harsh ending or some type of betrayal. But your intuition, it helped open up your third eye. I'm getting a lot of channel messages out. What the? Now y'all know that car ain't even supposed to be in here. Six of Wands. Okay, because you took the right action. Y'all see both of this energy. She got her arm stretched out. This one got her arm stretched out. Okay, Six of Wands is all about victory and success. We saw the success card in a whole nother deck. That same energy is coming out again in two different decks. This is a tarot deck. Okay, and this deck right here is the Divine Abundance deck. Okay. This card says a paragraha. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. Now that's just being in that flow. And what was the first card? Acceptance. Okay? You had to accept something. I'm working off 3 phones, y'all. Be patient with me. Yeah. I feel like somebody here, you learned something, like you got the lesson. And I really feel like the lesson was to tap back into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember who the F you were. Some of y'all really forgot who you was. You forgot how cold you look. You had a you had or are experiencing or will be a beautiful transformation. So regardless of where you are in this thing, okay, know that you're going through some kind of process, and it was very necessary. I feel like I want to leave this Six of Wands out, but I'm gonna put this over here on this tarot deck. If it's meant to be out, it'll come back out. All right, let's see what comes out here. Yeah, right. That spirit say no. This is happening to somebody right now. If you're going through this right now, I'm talking to you. Definitely gonna be some messages here for you. Tarot is all about confirming your intuition, confirming things that you already know but aren't necessarily sure about. Okay? Look, I'm telling y'all, the most highlight, come here. You had to learn to put your trust back in yourself and in the divine. Not man, not what you could see, being guided by faith. Period. Let me get some overall energy, please, Holy Spirit. And yes, I did pray before I turned on the camera. Self-love. I'm telling you, these lessons were all for you. Whatever you went through, no matter how painful, how harsh it was. And I'm getting for that grief, it wasn't a death, but it was a loss of a different kind. Okay? This was all about you. Look, big you and little you. This is what this was about. Okay? Healing the little you, healing something from your childhood, doing some type of shadow work, okay? To help you heal something that was causing some behaviors that stemmed from something in your childhood, y'all. For real. This card says, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I long to take care of myself like never before. Your inner child been calling for you, wanting you to pay attention to yourself. Okay? And you had to get alone in order to do this. You needed to be distraction free. And although you probably went through this hermit mode period, you was not completely alone. You still was universally connected. Mm. Being divinely guided, period. I can't make none of this shit up, baby. Blue is all about healing. Okay, you came through that darkness. Beautiful transformation with the butterfly. And with these yellow flowers, your ancestors were guiding you. When you make divine intelligence, ooh, tell them, Holy Spirit, listen, not just judging off what you can see, not being guided simply by what you can see. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Yes, yes. And that came from accepting something. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. I said that somebody got in that flow. Acceptance in 2 different decks. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yes? Come here, babe. Open the door. You about to go to bed? Give me a hug. Love you. Me too. Get some rest. And you need to get off the game or whatever you was doing a little bit earlier so you can have some reading time before you go to sleep. Understand? Mr. Ball Out. Yes, please. Thank you. Y'all, my son balled out at the book fair. At the book fair today, he spent $70. I'm like, boy, what? I'm like, you better read them motherfucking books. All right. Holy Spirit, what else you want us to see here? Again, right now, right action. Okay, I'm telling y'all, if you had any doubt on a decision that you're in the process of making, thinking about making, recently made, don't doubt it. It was the right action. It was the right thing to do, the right step to take. Sunshine Shannon. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for saying that. That's what I'm here for. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look, inner child. Look, listen, y'all. Oh shit. Hold on. I got this phone right here so I can see the chat. I'm telling y'all, some of you did some work on your inner child. And one thing I know about the divine is obedience is always rewarded. Y'all saw that victory, that 6 of Wands card come in the middle of a deck. It shouldn't even been, in between that deck, the soul's journey. So part of your soul's journey was to all of our souls come to planet Earth to learn lessons. Okay, you probably been here multiple lifetimes before. And until you get that shit right, you're going to have to keep on reincarnating and coming here. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick of this place. I long for somewhere that I don't even remember. But I want to do all the shadow work I can, so I don't got to come here no more. All right. But yes, just giving attention to your inner child is allowing somebody to blossom. Allow me to give compassion to and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. I told y'all. I felt that. Some of y'all had to have your heart broken. Like you went through some painful situation. You know what it is. Okay, it's gonna be different for everybody. But you went through some hurt. Okay, because I feel like you were still operating from this wounded child type of energy, and that needed to be healed. Your ancestors, your spirit team, um, whoever you pray to, they didn't want to watch you continue to operate in that manner. It was time for you to heal something. Mm. And tap back into yourself so you can get back to this divine love for self. You see, butterflies just keep coming out. Somebody here has had an amazing transformation. Yep, yep. Tell them, Holy Spirit. So trust these signs that you see. Now that you're more intuitive, now that you're more tapped in, now that your third eye is bust open, okay? Now you're getting all kinds of signs and synchronicities, divine signs and synchronicities to help guide you, okay? But before you did this shadow work, before you had this awakening, you were receiving signs, but you didn't recognize them. You were too distracted. You were too focused on something else. Okay? And what I say about the Most High yanked you right back. Like, hold on. Let me help you remember who you are, who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing and focused on. You're getting a little off course. Now that your intuition is operating, now that you trust your intuition, you're starting to receive more signs. Okay? Now look how you went from this scared little child, wounded child energy. Now look at that flower. Bust all the way open. The first card out here, acceptance. Look at it. Bust open. Okay? And the lotus flower, I love the lotus flower. It has so many layers and they're beautiful. Each layer is beautiful. But somebody, you had to peel back these layers to get to your beautiful inner self. Okay? You see that heart chakra? Open. And I feel like this love, it was for yourself that you needed to get to. It's putting you in alignment for real divine blessings. And you're listen, trust the signs that you're getting. If you got a idea that you like, damn, that's a good idea. You should do it. Some of you are being guided to your divine inheritance. Okay? A spiritual one. Not something that a family member left you, but a spiritual inheritance. It's going to be a reward for doing the work. Somebody here has done the work. You know, if you ain't been working on yourself, you can go ahead and click off, unless you just want some motivation. Because I'm talking to somebody that has done the work. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. You can trust the signs that you're getting. Right after that is energetic clearance. I'm saying, look at this. Don't this look like a grandmother or ancestor? They've been working on you. You see that? Green is about growth. This card says during crises, okay, so you ain't have just one crisis. You went through many. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, prompting you to receive her luminous plan. Ooh, child. See, something from your childhood was holding you back from being your greatest self, your highest self, your most abundant self. Like, again, you had to remember, look, some kind of relationship. Y'all see how that card just fell down? Some kind of relationship. You probably regret it now because it put you through a lot of shit. And it don't have to be a loved one. I mean, a romantic partnership. It could be any type of relationship. Shit, your relationship to food, to drugs, something that you was doing too much of. Any type of addiction. Addiction in the spirit realm is seen as something that you do too much of. Okay, it could be anything, because too much of anything is not good for you. Something was not serving your highest good. Somebody finally accepted that. Okay. Ugh. Mm. Yeah, it had to be cleared out. Cleared out. And see, yellow is about clarity. The clarity that you gain from this healing, this growth, this spiritual growth that you've been guided through, um, it's what's leveling you up. Mm. Sanctity. Yeah. Excuse me. Because you've accepted something, you've surrendered something too. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. See, once you tap into yourself and tap into your intuition, once you go within for whatever you need, whatever the problems are, you can get over anything. Whereas before you might have felt like you was all alone in whatever you was going through. You know better now, right? Physically down here on the 3D, it may look like, you're experiencing things and you by yourself. You're never by yourself. Never. I love it. Hmm. I don't know if I even want to. I feel like this is an oracle session. Yeah. And surrender the habit of people pleasing if you're doing that. Okay, please yourself. That could have been something that you needed to work on. You could have been the type of person that was giving, giving, giving energy to everybody. Okay, but wasn't giving enough to yourself. Mm-mm. Yeah, and comparing. I think I said something about that earlier. Surrender comparisons with other people. That's always a setup for failure. Don't ever compare yourself to anybody else. You don't know what another person has been through, going through, or will go through. Don't ever compare your life to another person's. It'll be the very person that you wish you could switch lives with, and you wouldn't be able to walk around in their shoes. And I'm sure there are people who would love to have your life as much as you might feel, um, especially before this awakening. You know, I, somebody always wants somebody else's life. Somebody always got more problems or more hurt, more pain than you. And they would love to take on your life. But then you got other people who are envious of you because they don't know your day to day struggles. So another person that you may want to switch lives with, you don't know their day to day struggles because they're not telling you or showing you. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Yeah, trust the guidance that you receive. These are the surrender. This the surrender deck. The power of surrender cards is what it's called. Can I get two of these, Holy Spirit? Then I'm gonna move on to angel therapy and Angels of Abundance and the Life Oracle decks. I got them all mixed up. Surrender your fear of change. Yeah. Now, if you haven't done that, it's time to. Okay? You could be called, like I said, you could be called to step into some kind of service. If so, don't feel, be mindful of imposter syndrome. Feeling like, who am I to do this? Who am I to do that? What are people going to think? No. When you have a calling, you have this constant urge to do something, you keep getting signs for you to do something, you, you got to know you already qualified. Because if you wasn't, the divine wouldn't choose you to do it. This card says the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship. If you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation: I have faith that all is well. Exactly. Don't speak fear over your life. Speak positive energy. Anything you're fearful of, switch up the wording. Turn it into an affirmation. Okay? Yeah. Especially when it comes to your health. The worst thing you can do is be afraid and speak fear. Y'all hear the horn? That's a warning for somebody. Okay? If you're going through some type of health crisis and you've been speaking negatively about it, you're afraid. No, speak positively. It's okay. This is a phase I'm going through. I know I'm gonna heal. I'm in the process of healing right now. I don't give a fuck what the doctor say. Speak. You hear the horn confirmation? Speak positivity. Speak positively, and speak life over yourself. Okay, over yourself, your goals, your dreams, your family, everything. Words are magic, like for real. Surrender to your intuition. Period. Can I get one more, please? Y'all hear these horns? That's very key for somebody. And your inner child is at the center of all of this. So things that you've been taught by way of experience, um, constantly being told a certain thing or whatever, that's influencing you. That influences everybody. I don't care what your ethnic background is. I don't care what your socioeconomic background is. Whether you was raised in the hood, the suburbs, the best of life's offerings, um, born with a silver spoon, born in the gutter. We're all affected by our inner child. But you don't have to stay there. And I saw a note that I wrote to myself earlier that's on my desk in the front. It says, you may not have been responsible for your hurt, but you're responsible for your healing. Mm. So don't focus on the hurt. Focus on the healing. Surrender your attachment to results. Yeah. So whatever you're fearful of changing or doing, you don't have control of the outcome. You don't have control of the results. So surrender your attachment to that. Focus on the present. We saw right now come out twice, right? And here's right action. The formula for success is to do all you can to quote unquote make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Ooh. I just heard a long horn after that. Oh, you could be at Longhorn, you could work at Longhorn, you could have had it for dinner yesterday or today, I don't know. And surrender to setting limits. I feel like that's for yourself too. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence, period. Which means whatever is not in service to you, whatever is not in alignment with your goals, your values, your morals, it's okay to set a boundary. It's okay to say no without explanation. No is a complete sentence. Don't feel the need to explain at all. Yeah, have an abundance mindset, period. Stay in alignment with yourself. You see all the chakras lit up? I'm being called to say too, if you are health is this ain't for everybody these messages aren't only for someone that may be experiencing some kind of health issue. However, if there's a particular part of your body that's bothering you, look into the chakra that's associated with that, okay, and do some chakra healing. Support. See, and there's a damn medical symbol. Your life purpose fully supports you. Some of y'all being called to be healers of some kind. Could be in the medical field or somewhere else. You could be called to help other people heal their inner child too. Let me put this over here. Because you've already done the work, right? You healed yourself. And that's the only prerequisite. You got to heal yourself before you can heal somebody else. And for a lot of you, if you've been really doing this work, you're already healing other people. just by them seeing you. Yeah, and face your financial fears. Uh. Some of you could be worried about stepping into a new arena, doing some kind of change, okay? And this change card says a change in your job, health, or relationship, right? Some of you are afraid to make a change because of finances. Again, if you're guided to do something, excuse me, don't worry about that. Maybe you want to start small, okay? Maybe start it as a side hustle or a side gig first until you can replace the current income that you have. But once you get on course, once you're doing work for your particular life purpose, everything you needed, you'll be provided for. Uh. Not only that, but have the courage to ask for and accept help. Okay, whether that be from your spirit team, other people that you may want to partner with, um, wherever, whatever kind of resources you need, have the courage. It says to ask for help, because what I know for sure is some of us don't like to ask other people for help. And most of the time it's because of the responses you've gotten when you've asked for help in the past. And that's a trauma response. Okay? Because you're not going to get the same response from everybody. Just be more, what's the word I'm going to use? Um, I don't want to say intentional, but you shit, pray and ask for the right help. Pray and ask that you be guided, you know, to the person that you're supposed to ask for, or to the resources that's available, to potential partnerships, you know, and trust your intuition. You know, make sure you're spending some time in quiet, meditating, okay? Getting in this sanctity energy. Yeah, to deepen your intuition. You got to be grounded, okay? So that you could push out everything, okay? So that the right connections can come to you. Damn, look at this. Allowing and invite help. Mm. And individuality. What I just say, every person has their own personalized plan, personalized study plan in this earth school. We all came here to learn lessons. Not necessarily the same ones though. So again, I feel like whoever you're gonna be guided to help or whatever, you're the one person that can help them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does things differently. You hear that confirmation? Everybody does things differently. So, you know, like on Facebook, they have all these different groups, right? You could join a group for any damn thing. Like, I'm in a black hikers group. I'm in a neurodivergent women's group. Um, Shit, when I was smoking weed, I was in like a group of people that smoke, that be meeting up at different places and stuff. Like, it's all kinds of groups out here. And regardless of how weird or quirky um you may think you are, or a certain behavior or interest is, there's other people out here just like that. It may not be as easy for you to find them, you know, where you are, but they're out here. Saying that to say, your authenticity will resonate heavily with a particular group. Okay? And if you're trusting your intuition, if you trust the signs, the synchronicities, the angel numbers, if you trust all these things that you're getting, you'll be guided to the right places. You'll be led to the right partnerships. But you got to be mindful of the distractions in your life so that you can hear, so that you can see the messages as they come. Be willing to forgive. And this fell in reverse. So, at the beginning, we were talking about painful endings and betrayals, right? Hey, Susie. Sunshine, you did the work. Okay. I could be talking to you too. Um, Somebody here needs to work on forgiveness. That could be what this acceptance is all about too. Or maybe you did this already. Okay? Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain. Whew. In exchange for peacefulness. If you have not done that already, definitely need to work on that. Look at what this say. God damn it. I know I'm talking to a light worker. You are a powerful light worker. It's safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. What did I say about teachers and healers? A healer is a spiritual teacher. Before you can get there, you have to experience a lot of different lessons, a lot of different hurts, okay? Before you step into this energy of a light worker. And I feel like there are many people who have watched you experience different lessons and overcome them. You're teaching them just by being your true authentic self or by stepping into that role, like allowing yourself to, show your authenticity, not be afraid of the hurts that you've experienced, the disappointments and stuff like that, because there are other people who are experiencing those things currently and they need to know how to get past it. Mm. You could be guided to help people learn to forgive and why it's necessary. Mediumship. Yeah, oh my goodness. Some of you could be mediums, psychic mediums. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. I'm telling you, somebody's ancestors. She looked like somebody. This looked like Day of the Dead decor, right? This is a dead person. That's why I say this looked like an ancestor. I feel like you connect with them and they connect with you. Mm. Power animal. It's in the reverse. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. You may not have recognized this animal yet, or you may not be awakened to it, but somebody's trying to communicate with you about that with the mediumship and the power animal. Goddess. Ooh, Chalet. There's a divine feminine here. Okay? Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So, again, you could be very highly intuitive, okay? And your ancestors been knew this, all right? That's also why you have these mediumship abilities. You're able to tap in not only to yourself, but you can read others, okay? Mm, 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 mm. It's for a reason. This is a gift. Don't be afraid of, I said earlier about that imposter syndrome. Don't be afraid to step into your gifts and use them. You've been giving them for a particular reason. Fairies. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody look weird and all that. Step right on into it. Be your weird, authentic self. Fuck what they think. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Hmm. She got feathers all in her hair. Feathers are also for ancestors. Yeah. There's earth angels here. Did you know you were an earth angel? A light worker? here to illuminate, be a beacon of light for other people experiencing darkness. Did you know that? There was a card, I don't see it out here right now, but there was a card where it was all this darkness with somebody in the middle. Y'all remember that one? It was at the toward the beginning. That's you. Yeah, you ain't had no support. You've been doing a lot on your own. But what you do got is manifestation power if you tap into it. Some of you are very intuitive and you have a lot of manifestation energy around you. That's why that's why we were talking about surrendering your attachment to results, because and that's why I was saying something about, speaking positively, speaking those affirmations and being mindful of what you say to yourself. Speak life into yourself, because some of you are so fucking powerful when it comes to law of attraction and manifestation. The words you speak over your life, they come true. Damn, my battery low. I'm gonna end this in a minute. The things that you speak, they come true for you. All right? So make sure you're speaking powerful things. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Some of you have a heck of a story to tell about your life, about a particular experience, how you've overcome something, how you did something. They can help others survive it as well. Others who may not be as strong as you. Cancel, clear, and delete. For some of you, it's simply going to be about, again, how you've overcome things, how you've learned to choose people, places, and things that serve your highest good. Okay? Use what, oh my God, y'all. Okay. The message is out here because the energies just keep repeating. This card says use only powerful words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Didn't I just say that? Ask the angels to cancel. Yes, because see, some of y'all been speaking a lot of negative self talk. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. I want y'all to do that when this ends. This is serious because whoever I'm talking to, your power to manifest is major. You could be the type of person where other people might really feel like you witchy or you do some type of magic because you make shit happen. You make your dreams come true. When you say you're gonna do something, you do it. You really make it happen. You may not even know how you're gonna do it. You just keep on moving until it's done, right? That's that manifestation power. So when you are sulking, you're upset, or you're scared, fear is dangerous. Okay? It's a dangerous energy and it's a lack mentality. Stay away from that. When you're speaking fear about anything, it can manifest. So if you've been worried about anything, fearful about anything, as soon as this live ends, I want you to pray and ask the holy angels to please cancel, clear, and delete the effects of any negative thinking or speaking. Now, if you don't believe in that, I don't know what to tell you, but I do. Okay? And take a divinely guided chance. Yeah, this could even be about something that you are being guided to do. Take a divinely guided chance. Trust your intuition. And what I say, look, don't be afraid of finances. Several vows of poverty. Man, some of y'all been speaking real negative about, your ability to have and do. You should not, because y'all got more spiritual rank than you realize, okay? I saw powerful light worker, manifestation power, goddess, fairy. I told y'all, for somebody watching this, you have a divine inheritance just waiting to be ushered in. So you can't be talking about poverty. You can't be talking about, speaking negatively over your life, because what you're doing is pushing it back. You don't want to push it back. You want it to flow on in, right? This card says, "Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self denial that you may have, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, you see what they say, any lifetime? Some of y'all are repeating a life. Some of you all have reincarnated to unlearn that right there. The fear of lack, the fear of poverty, the fear of not having enough, not being good enough. Something like that. Okay? You know what it is. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Another confirmation. Y'all heard the horn? Period. Do that cancel, clear, and delete as soon as I get off of here. Instead, focus on dreams of abundance. That's what you focus your energy on. Daydream about the life you want to have, the way you want to live, the relationships you like to be a part of in your life. Yes. I'm going to see what else come out right quick, and I'm going to end this because y'all got work to do. Again, you are a powerful light worker. They like, you better understand who you are spiritually. And at the beginning, what I was talking about, some of you have been living too much in the 3D, basing all of your life decisions on practicality instead of seeing things from both a practical and spiritual um, perspective. Balance that out, all right? And damn. And with that, I'm gone. I'm going to leave it alone. Because this card ain't come back. Clear yourself. See, they want you to do it right now. That's why I was going to say, go and do that clear, cancel, and delete. Energetic clearing. Okay, came out in another deck too. This is important, y'all. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. All right, I'm gone. Go and do that work, okay? You're a spiritual being. Make it happen. Until next time, have a great day on purpose. Bye. Thank y'all for being here.